So if you're here for the rescue horses, stay tuned. If you're here for mini Fireheart, you're in the right place. So when you join the Breyer Premier Club, you have the option to do like the deluxe Premier Club. And in that, they send you a free stablemate. So the stablemate this year is literally a mini version of the Mustang Fireheart. So I'm going to first show you the stablemate and then we will compare with the larger scale. So he does come in his own bag, and the reason it says 2021 is because they will usually send the stablemate at the beginning of the following year, but with shipping and different things, that's why it is March going on April, and we are barely receiving them now. So I already took him out of the plastic just to make it easier. As always, ignore the dog hair. But this is him. Had to pause real quick to let the other dog in. So this is him, and you can see in his mane and tail that he does have a pearlescent sheen, which I'm already looking at the larger model, and the tips here do look darker. Like maybe he's got more of a gray sheen, where on the larger one, it's more white. Sorry for the noise. Eleanor is trying to pick a toy to bring over to her bed. Okay, I showed her her bone is in there. So while the dogs are chewing on bones, please ignore the noise. So this is a little. And when I was looking at him in the car, the only thing that I really noticed is on this side, like the sock is not perfect. But that's such a mini little discrepancy that I'm not too like, oh my gosh. And then, of course, because it's a stablemate, on him, there's not the mapping around the blanket, but on the, well, I'll just show you. Let's compare now. So this is the large boy. What is right there? Oh, that was dog slobber, I'm guessing. Thank you, Dolly. So this is the large boy. You can see he's got some dappling here. Then on the spots, you can see the mapping, where of course on the tiny one. And look at the color difference already. You can see on the tail and the mane, it's a pearly white, where on the stablemate, it's darker. I actually prefer the darker. I do, of course, love the larger model more. I'm not like a huge stablemate collector, but I'm loving the shading of the mane and tail on the stablemate a lot better. And then I love his eyes because they remind me of a carousel horse. But of course, the stablemate's eyes, you can't make them as dramatic because he's so tiny. And then this is the only real pain on him, is you can see the paint goes into the mane, which looks kind of dopey. But other than that, I love him. I think he's so regal looking. He looks great just on my table, like on display, if you're not nitpicking. But if you were somebody that shows, that would kind of bug. So yeah, there's Papa and Mini Me. I think they did really good for the mini. I wish they would have done the mane and tail darker on the larger one, because look at that. I love that gray. Gorgeous. I am pleased, as always. Try and get some close-ups there. See, they even did the hooves the same. Pretty cool. Flip him. Awesome. I just love the detailing of the faces. Just look at how awesome he is. You're awesome too, little guy. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah. See, you can see. Okay, on him too. Wow, I just noticed that. That's kind of huge. The color of the mane. Like, they did not. Did they even try right there? Right there. Oh my gosh, so obvious. You can see it. Okay, so now I am kind of nitpicky. I was more pleased until I saw that. That's going to irritate me. Oh, well, I'm not going to send it back or anything because, like I said, I'm not a huge stablemate collector. And I don't show. Only Breyer Fest of last year, I entered the virtual, like, photo showing. So I'm not too worried. But there they are. Itty bitty and big. Pretty cool. Hey guys, don't mind my crazy hair right now. Usually I put a hat on. I don't know why I haven't taken my hat out of my car, but I realized that I have posted pictures of Jazzy, but I don't think I actually introduced her because I had made a clip about her that was going to go in a different video. Eleanor, no. But then I ended up deleting it because it wasn't going to go in the video, and then I just never introduced her. So this is Jazzy. Don't mind all the hair on the floor. Just got done grooming her. I did her a little braid, but of course it's going to come out. I don't want to put rubber bands. That way she can just do as she does. But this is Jazzy. She is in her 20s. She came to us around Thanksgiving of last year from a domestic situation. So we have been working on leading her, desensitizing her, just getting her familiar. So right now she stays out in our big arena, and then Java stays in Rusty's old enclosure over here. And then Molly's enclosure is, of course, this one over here. And I don't have her tied because I don't want her to pull. So when I groom, I just throw it around like that. So if they did need to get away, they could get away, but they're all pretty good at ground tying and just standing. So this is her. And this is her coloring. She's kind of a cool looking girl. And she has put on some weight since we got her. We were also working on that. I did braid her tail. I just went ahead and did that at the end, but I am not a French braider. So as you can see, it's a little interesting looking, kind of fishtaily looking, and then just a regular braid. But this is her. Isn't she pretty? And she is very nice. I've been working with her a lot, as has Michelle, and I think maybe Suze and a couple of the other volunteers. I'm not sure, but I know some people just put the lead on her and lead her around and don't necessarily do like all the manners and different things. But Michelle has shown me a lot of different techniques. So we have been learning with each other. And my favorite is that she puts her head all the way low down like this, and we just nuzzle and we just love, because that's kind of something that I had with Rusty, where I would just go like this with him and he would just calm down and relax. And she's exactly the same, because I know that some people that come out here do give the horses love and different things, and other people just come out here, they feed, they do their business, they leave, or come out here and they're just like, hey, we're working on this, and make the hearse, they make the horse work and do its tasks, and then they go. I like to make the horses do their tasks, but also show them some affection. Molly is the oldest one out here, so I know Nancy, one of the other volunteers, loves Molly. That's her favorite. She dotes on Molly a lot. My Java over there, she's a little spicier, but I have my own little things with her. But after losing Rusty, he was my favorite. That hurt a lot. So especially too with Jazzy coming from a domestic situation, we don't know what abuse she saw or endured herself or anything. So while I am working on getting her comfortable to be led around by other volunteers, and we're working on getting her acclimated with the 2 other horses. Now she's looking kind of wavy up there. I also like to take moments to show her affection. That way, she knows, like, hey, I do love you. I love you a lot. You're a good horse. And then the next time I come out and have to work with her, she wants to work with me. Are you napping now? I still got to get your feet and give you some fly spray. But, yeah, see, now she's got her little wavies where her braid was. But that is Miss Jazzy. I don't really care for the name Jazzy, so I started calling her Jazz Cat. I don't know why. Maybe because it made me think of jazz music and how back in the day people would be like, oh, he's a cool cat. Look at him playing a trumpet or whatever. So I just started calling her Jazz Cat. So that's Jazz. I think she's absolutely beautiful. Her markings and her coloring. And my wonky braid on her. But she's a pretty girl. And like I said, she did come to us in late November, and now we are in late March. She has come a long way. Like, she's put some weight on her. She looks so much better, and she was so flighty, and there were times I would go to, she always has her halter on. It's a breakaway halter, but she always has it on for the reason that she is easier to catch. But even just trying to clip the lead on, she'd run, and there was just days that I was like, do I have to work with you today? Do I have to do this? And I'd talk with Michelle, and she'd be like, how's Jazzy doing? I'd be like, well, like, I just would get frustrated, but I'd never give up because I didn't want to give up on her, you know? Like, I volunteered to be out here and kind of have a job out here, and part of that is helping her be a better horse. And she's therapy for me, and I'm doing therapy with her, and now I can walk up and she wants to nuzzle me, and we love each other. And sorry, Java, but she's probably my new favorite out here. I love to get hands-on with her and do the things we need to do, and Java's pretty independent. I do get hands-on with her when I groom her and stuff, and then Molly does need her walks and everything, so I'm probably the most hands-on with Molly these days. But me and Jazzy are just forming our own special bond, and I love her. She's a good baby. She's come a long way, and she's still got a ways to go. She still gets in her attitudes. Like, if you are walking her too far away from Java, she wants to be facing her, know what's going on with her, and she does get a little bit spooky sometimes, or you'll try to back her up and she'll try rearing up and different things. So we've been implementing different techniques and stuff for that, because we don't want to have anyone get hurt. We also don't want her to hurt herself. So there are lots of different precautions and techniques and different things that we are doing that I have learned to do and implement. And she's really coming into her own out here. So that's her. Are you taking a nap now? Are you napping? Are we napping? You ready to get your feet done, get sprayed, and go walk around and do your thing? Because it's nice out here right now. Oh, you guys know me and my birds. I saw a new bird the other day. I saw a red-breasted sapsucker, if you want to look that one up. We are just leaving to go to the horses, and right now it's 3:15, and it is like Winnie the Pooh and the blustery day today. Things are blowing around, things are hitting my car and blowing around the house, knocking things over. So if it's like this at the horses also, well, it's actually supposed to rain at 9 tonight. I did the Tuesday fill-in and groomed on Tuesday. I groomed again on Thursday. Suze sometimes has helpers out with her on Saturdays that also groom. So safe to say I'm not going to have to groom this evening. So I will walk Molly. I'm not sure if Michelle's gonna be out or not. If she is, I'll probably just go ahead and let her do hands-on with Jazz. If it's not windy, I start off with Jazzy. That way if Michelle does come out, I'm already through with what I need to do with Jazzy. But if it's super windy, I'll just let Michelle work with her because I don't want to add to any stress or anything. But yeah, it's been windy literally all day long. And of course I just bathed these dogs yesterday, and then it's supposed to rain tonight, which it doesn't matter. They'll already have had their walk. The people out here on this road, on this dirt road, do like reverse speed bumps, which they just drive the plow and put like a divot, basically small itty bitty ditches in the ground that knock my car out of alignment even when I drive really slowly and carefully over them, and are just an altogether pain in the ass. So that'll be nice with the rain to fill those up and kind of erase those. Anyways, we'll see how it is, because yeah, then it's supposed to rain tomorrow morning, I think, and then that's it. So hopefully it's not too crazy, because got some nice clean dogs now. Some nice clean dogs. Clean dogs. Out with the horses now, just walking Molly. It's a bit windy, but nothing too bad. So we're just gonna do some tasks and get on back home. Lots of bird action out here right now, which y'all know makes me happy. Good weather, kind of warm considering the wind. Say hi, Molly. So as you can see, Java is out and there's Jazzy there by my car. So Michelle came and she said, as long as I'm here, I can put the 3 girls out all at once, which is super cool. Another thing that she trusts me to be able to like keep an eye, keep them out of trouble and everything. So that's a cool thing. And just to see all 3 of them together and get to be together as a herd in one spot. She knows it's feed time. I'm holding her bucket of feed here, so that's why she's coming. You got your ball? Eleanor loved the Jolly Ball when she was young too. Eleanor played with my dog's Jolly Ball and ripped the handle off of it, and Dolly just found it the other day and was trying to pick it up and realized there was no handle. This is obviously the horse's Jolly Ball, but I have not seen any of them play with it even once. And it keeps her busy while she's out here. She picks it up and shakes it around and does her little thing, just like that. And she'll shake it at Eleanor, trying to get Eleanor to play with her. But Eleanor could not care less. She just kind of hangs out here or in the hay house. You're trying hard, huh? You're trying to get her over there to go play with you. Are you gonna stalk her? It'll almost be time to go, and then you'll get to chase her all the way to the gate, okay? I know, it's hard being a pup, huh? All right, everybody's good now. You got Molly there, Java there, Jazz there, and I'm gonna head home now. It has been a day. Some days are like that. Some are like that task-wise. Some are like that horse-wise. Today was kind of a few horse-wise moments, but what is Eleanor doing? What are you doing, Eleanor? I was going to try to show her, but she caught on. What are you doing? She was just looking forward like she was having like a silent monk guru moment or something. You were looking like a little wise Dalai Lama there. She's waiting to run down because I let her and Dolly run to the gate. Anyways, we're lovable and capable, and I need to go home and shower. It is now next Tuesday. Did I film last Tuesday? Anyways, look at our little herd out here together, coexisting, Java and Molly are so used to being together, back before Rusty passed. And Molly didn't have her muzzle yet. So I'm sure they're happy to be next to each other. And then Jazzy has separately been out with Molly with her muzzle, but Jazzy and Java have taken to each other a lot through the fence. So now, here they are. It's a nice cool morning. I'm just mucking. But yeah, look at, we're just calmly walking and eating some grass together, hanging out. Where you going? Where you going, Jazz? You keeping your distance a little bit just to make things safe? Yeah? Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Good morning, my love. Good morning, my love. I love you. My love, I love you. Yes, I do. Oh, you like that? Yeah, we like that. You got eye boogies? Eye crispies? Yeah, we get rid of that. Yeah, get some of that sheddy fur off of there. Oh, yeah. All right. Go join your buddies. Molly's dirty side. She got down and rolled, which is nice for her when we know she's rolled or laid down, because she has gotten stuck on some side hills and needed some assistance back up. So the times she is able to get up by herself, our little golden girl in her 30s, is fantastic. And Java's just happy to be out here.